everybody, and welcome back to my channel. It is Jen with Home Miss Plans, and I am back with another memory spread and another installment of Planmas 2022. For this video, I will be memory planning the week of November 7th through November 13th, utilizing this gorgeous kit from miss+Meow called Apple Orchard, and I fell in love with this kit. I've been really interested in trying some of her like recipe themed kits, but I have a summertime peachy kit that you guys will, it's another miss+Meow kit. No, it's not. I'm sorry. It's Two Little Bees. miss+Meow came out with a summertime like peachy, I think it was like a peach pie summer recipe kit, but I already had the peach kit from Two Little Bees, and I was like, okay, I can't justify. And she came out with some Christmas recipe ones too, but as I've stated, I have plenty of winter and Christmas kits. So I purchased this one just because I love the gingham pattern and I love the recipe kits, and I think it's so pretty. And I was able to pull in some gingham washi that I had in my collection. This is from Paper Minty Studio, and I loved pulling in the washi in my last two spreads, my Halloween spreads. So pulling in this gingham washi up in the date covers and also in the sidebar, I just felt like it complemented the spread so much, and it truly reminded me of like a fall picnic or going apple picking. Who am I kidding? I've never been apple picking, but in my dreams, I imagine that I would take a nice gingham picnic basket and blanket, and we would go apple picking, and we would have apple cider and apples and caramel and do all kinds of fun fall stuff. But I live in Texas, and we don't get fall. We get hot summer, humidity, and then all of a sudden it freezes. It's quite frustrating. But I wouldn't change it for the world. I'm so weird. Like, I'll sit there and I'll be like, it's hot, it's 109 degrees outside. And then if it gets too cold, I'm like, no, this is miserable. My favorite temperature is like 65, 70 degrees. Something that I can wear a cardigan or a jacket, and some fall boots and everything. But as soon as my toes are cold, I'm done. I can handle snow for like a day, so I can like say, oh yeah, it snowed. I was able to see the snow. But if it was snow here for longer than like a day or two, no, absolutely not. Like when we had that freeze a couple years back, oh my goodness, no. I was not. First of all, my power went out. My apartment was like 30 degrees. It was awful. We don't talk about that. It was the dark times, quite literally. Okay, as you can see here, I kept my sidebar relatively simple. I don't know. I felt like I wanted the gingham and like the box, because I did pull in that extra box that came on the functional page. I pulled in the box and just some minimal floral. And oh, I loved pulling in the fence deco from Sadie Stickers. So because I pulled in that gingham washi, I pulled in some of that fence deco from Sadie Stickers that she released in the springtime. And in my head, I was like, oh no, this is a springtime deco. And I was like, you know what? No, there are fences all year round. Why is springtime like, so why do you have to relegate the fence deco to the springtime or the summertime? So I pulled in the fence deco on my date covers, and I love the way it looked. I also love that I kind of took some of the greenery from the deco sheets and hung it over the date covers. And I don't know, these are in the running to be some of my favorite like date covers that I've done. I don't know. I really love it. Maybe it's just the gingham pulling everything all together. I don't know. I really like it though. I like how like I use just sparse florals and like deco pieces. I use the apple clip art from the deco sheet, and I really do. I love how my date covers turned out. But anyways, starting off on Monday, I'm marking that I was up early for the gym, and I pulled in one of the midi boxes from the kits, layered it with some florals. Again, all of the deco, like the foil deco, is either from the Pretty Pink Co, Honey Inked, or Sadie Stickers. I pulled in a lot of they're actually pumpkin clusters from Sadie Stickers, but they look like apples. Like they're kind of just, they're fully foiled, so they don't have a lot of detail on them. So laying down on the spread, it looks like it's just made for the apple deco. I don't know. I felt like I could, it matched perfectly to me. Also, it's a fall spread, so. Anyways, I pulled in the water bottle icon from White Deer Stationery to mark that I went to the gym. I forgot I had those in my collection. I don't know why I've been holding on to them. I think because I thought I only purchased one sheet, but going through my collection, I found that I have 2 sheets of those. So I'm like, okay, I can totally start using these water bottle icons. They're just so cute. I marked that I deep cleaned my house on this day. And when I mean deep clean, I mean like I scrub, like the grout, the kitchen, I mop, I sweep. I sweep all the time, but like I have cats, so I have to sweep. But I mopped, moved furniture, got in the windowsills, I washed curtains, all of that good stuff. So to mark that, I pulled in the layered garlands. I had the leaf layered garlands. It's another Sadie Stickers from her like garland collection that she came out with seasonally. I layered the icon from Crafts by Towie over some florals that came with the kit. I marked that I did laundry utilizing a quarter box and the laundry basket icon that came with the kit. I tried to be really strategic about where I place the icons from the kit because I love utilizing the icons that come with miss+Meow kits, but sometimes if I'm not careful, I'll end up putting all of the kit or all of the icons that come with the kit in one column, and then it looks really like clustered and jumbled together, and then the rest of the spread, it's not evenly distributed with like icons from White Deer Stationery or Crafts by Towie. So I tried to be very strategic about my icon placement. I marked that I FaceTimed and talked to my dad on this day, so I marked that with some florals from the kit and some deco from Sadie Stickers. The icon is from Crafts by Towie. I marked that I subbed my sister's fitness class. She and I work an online fitness business together, and I normally teach on Tuesdays, and she teaches Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. So I marked that I subbed for her on that day. I marked that I made some homemade chicken enchiladas on this night, and I'm not a person who likes red enchilada sauce. I don't know, there's just something about the flavor of red enchilada sauce that it just doesn't sit right with, I don't know, I don't like the taste, the flavor of it. So I made a green enchilada sauce using like green chilies and cilantro and lime and garlic and sour cream, and oh, it was so good. My husband was like obsessed with it, and it was just something I threw together, and I was so happy with it. And it's definitely going in the recipe books because it was, if I do say so myself, it was like freaking delicious. I made the chicken in the crock pot and I shredded it, and then I mixed it with the sauce, and then obviously I made some Spanish rice to go with it, and oh, it was so good. And I'm gonna have to make it again because I'm talking about it and it's like making me hungry. And then we watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood on this night. That movie is so good. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It is with Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio. It is so good, and I can't believe it took so long for them to give Leo DiCaprio an Oscar. Like, oh my gosh, that man as an actor. I mean, I thought he should have gotten an Oscar whenever he did Titanic, but that's just me. And also Brad Pitt. Oh, I love Brad Pitt. They're both just fabulous, fabulous actors. Oh, I love them both so much, and them paired together, so good. Okay, jumping over to Tuesday, I marked that I slept in. I pulled in one of the scallop circles that came with the kit, layered it with some florals and the pumpkin layered garland from Sadie Stickers. The sleep mask is from Crafts by Towie. I pulled in another one of my absolute favorite mini flourishes from Sadie Stickers. Unfortunately, I woke up with a headache on this day. I don't know if it's because the weather has been so indecisive. Like one day it'll be really hot, the next day it'll be cold, and then the day after that it'll be humid. And my brain's like, okay, figure it out. But I woke up with a headache on this day, so I had to take some medication for it, which is never any fun. So to mark that, I pulled in, it's technically a vitamins bottle from White Deer Stationery, but it looks like just regular medication, so I use that to mark when I have a headache. I marked that I went to Michael's with my younger brother and my mom. My younger brother has gotten into polymer clay crafting, so like he'll make little models of things, and he has gotten so good, and he just continues to get better. And any excuse for me to go to Michael's and go to the craft store, oh my gosh, I may or may not have picked up some stationery that I absolutely did not need. Like, I picked up Tombow markers that I totally didn't need but wanted. I got some Tombow markers for my mom for her birthday, because her birthday is in November. So I was like, I'm gonna get you some markers because she's my stationery buddy. And to mark that, I pulled in this beautiful pen cup icon from Crafts by Towie, and just like, I don't know, it fits the vibe of like making a Michael's run or a Hobby Lobby run. So I love pulling that in. After we went to Michael's, I marked that me and my husband did our big grocery run. So to mark that, I pulled in one of the swatch boxes that came with the kit, layered it with some florals, and then the grocery bag icon is from the kit. I marked that I taught my Zoom class on this night, and I pulled in some more florals and some clusters from Sadie Stickers. The florals are from the kit, the clusters are from Sadie Stickers. And then, of course, I love marking my Zoom class with the little yoga mat. I think it's so perfect to mark like teaching. I don't know, that's just me though. And then to cap off the night, I filmed my HP mini setup, which, I had so much fun doing. I had so much fun flipping through, and like I said, every single time I look at it, I'm just like, I can't wait until January. I can't wait to start using it. Let me know in the comments below, like, do you get super excited? Like, do you already have your 2023 planner? Are you still on the fence about what you want for your 2023 planner? Are you just vibing? Like, are you one of those people who like buys undated planners, so you're just like, I'm just waiting? I don't know. I love to know. I love to know what people are using. Okay, so on Wednesday, I marked that I was up early for the gym, and I marked it the exact same way as I marked it on Monday, with the midi box from the kit, layered with some florals, some pumpkin clusters. The water bottle icon is, of course, from Waiter Stationery. I uploaded my HP mini setup on this day. So the day before, I filmed it, and then I edited it, and then on Wednesday, I uploaded it because I was like, I gotta get this out, I gotta get it up, gotta get it going. I was so excited. So to mark that, I layered this open planner icon from Crafts by Towie over some florals, pulled in another one of those leaf layered garlands from Sadie Stickers, and a ton of pumpkin. I'm like sitting here looking at the spread. I was like, wow, I used so many cluster icons. Not icons, clusters. Cluster deco? Clusters. I use a lot of clusters, and I'm not mad at it. I think I did it tastefully, but again, I like it, and so that's all that matters. Okay, jumping down, I'm marking that I listened to my Office Ladies podcast. They come out with new episodes on Wednesdays, but a lot of the times, when I mark Office Ladies nowadays, it's like, I don't know if I'm marking that I'm listening to a new episode or if I'm binge listening, because I'll throw Office Ladies podcast on whenever I'm like cleaning my house or planning, like to just listen to keep me company in the background or what. So it could be anything. But since I'm marking it on Wednesday, I think it's the new episode, because they come out with new episodes every Wednesday. I'm getting really sad because if you guys know The Office, the Office Ladies are now reviewing season 7, and season 7 is when Michael Scott leaves the show, and it's like my heart. I'm like, no. Because there was only 9 seasons of The Office, and Steve Carell, his last season was season 7, and in my opinion, look, I love The Office, and I love Jim and Pam. They like carried it for me, and Dwight is amazing. But Michael Scott made that show, and I feel like so many other people felt that way too. And so whenever he left, I feel like it just didn't have the same spark as it did. Like, my favorite, I will watch The Office season 1 through season 7 on repeat. And there's actually, so like there's a few episodes of season 8, like I want to say the first half of season 8 I'll watch, but I'm not gonna lie, season 9 is not my favorite. I'll watch the last 2 episodes because it's the finale and they did a beautiful job on the finale, but I'm just not gonna lie, like season 9, I was not my favorite. It just didn't have the same vibe for me. It didn't hit the same. That's what I'm trying to say. Season 1 through season 7, yes, it's my jam. I love it so much. But the latter half of season 8 and season 9, I can't. It makes me sad. Let me know in the comments below. You an Office fan, or are you just like, Jen, get it together, it's a show? Oh wow, that was a lot. Okay, to finish off Wednesday, I cleaned my kitchen and I marked that utilizing some florals and from the kit and some clusters. The icon is from Crafts by Towie. I marked that I cooked dinner for me and my husband. I've been cooking so much more lately, like coming up with recipes on my own. Like when I was a kid, my mom has always been like an amazing cook, and in my head I was like, I am never gonna get to be where my mom's at. And nowadays it's like something has awakened inside of me and I'm like, must cook, must try this, this will taste good. And I like channel the spirits of my ancestors and they're just like, give it some flavor. I don't know. I really enjoy cooking, and it's also because my husband is very encouraging. He's like, no, go ahead, try it. Look, if it makes me sick, it makes me sick. And I don't know if that's encouraging or if I should be offended by that, but I guess it's encouraging because I continue to do it and I'm really loving it. And then to cap off the night, I did my nails, and I utilized the nail polish icon from the kit. I love her nail polish icon. I love how it looks like the nail polish is spilt over. So stinking cute. Okay, on Thursday, I marked sleeping in the same way as I did on Tuesday. I used the scallop circle from the kit, layered it with some florals and the pumpkin garland and the sleep mask from Crafts by Towie. I marked that I did some cardio at the gym. I pulled in that treadmill icon from White Deer Stationery. I've been trying to really get like better at doing different forms of cardio at the gym. Like normally I go on there and I do the Stairmaster or the elliptical, but now I rotate. Like there'll be a day where I'll go in and I'll do 20 minutes on the Stairmaster. The next day I'll go in, I'll do 20 minutes on the elliptical. The day after that I'll go in and I'll put the treadmill at an incline and I'll walk at an incline for 30 minutes. And then like the day after that I'll like run on the treadmill. So that way I'm getting multiple different forms. Oh, and there's some days I do the row machine too. I love the row machine. So there's like different forms of cardio that I like to get in, and I like to do my cardio before I do my actual lifting, just to get like my blood pumping, my heart going, get those calories burned, all that good stuff. And for a while there, I was just getting really bored with just running on the treadmill, because like I would go in there, I would run for a mile, and it got to a point to where my mile was like at 6:55, but I felt like I was remaining stagnant, and it's because all I was doing was running. Like I'd go in there, I'd run, and then I'd lift, and I didn't feel like my cardio was progressing. I didn't feel like it was getting worse, but I didn't feel like I was progressing. So I've switched it up. I switched up how I do my cardio. I change up machines. I keep it spicy. Keep it spicy. I marked that I filmed a plan with me on this day, and I marked that with another swatch box from the kit, layered it with some florals, and then the icon is from Crafts by Towie. I marked that I had a planner YouTube binge, so I got onto YouTube and just watched probably a whole bunch of my favorites. And I marked that I pulled in some florals, another layered garland from Sadie Stickers. The icon is from White Deer Stationery. I marked that I made us some dinner on this night. Don't know what it was, but I cooked us something. Pulled in a third box for that one, some florals from the kit. Icon is from Crafts by Towie, and then I marked that I washed my hair on this night. I've gotten to a point now to where I wash my hair on Saturday nights. Obviously, I shower every day. Like, let's just get that out of the way. We're not gross here. I shower. I just don't wash my hair because it's actually not good for your hair to wash it every single day. It's actually healthier for it if you wash it only once, maybe twice a week. I tell people that and they're like, oh my gosh, I can never do that. And I'm like, it's better for your hair, but it is what it is. My hair is also very thick, and so it doesn't get, it doesn't get oily or greasy that fast. It used to when I was a kid, but I feel like it's because I used to touch my hair a lot and the oils from your fingers get into your hair. This is a lot just to say I only wash my hair once a week, but in case y'all are interested. Okay, jumping over to Friday, I marked that I was up early for the gym again, and I utilized one of the lace boxes from the kit. Layered it with some florals. There's that White Deer Stationery icon. Oh, see, I listened to the Office Ladies again on this night, and that is definitely me listening, doing some re-listening, because, like I said, they come out with their new episodes on Wednesdays, and I was listening to this on a Friday. Girl, you was listening to some reruns. That's the podcast icon from Crafts by Towie. I marked that I filmed another plan with me. See, I had this idea for, to try and do Planmas earlier in November because I knew I was just so behind. So like I did a lot of pre-filming. I had a lot of things filmed. Editing, on the other hand, it just got to a point, guys, where like editing a video became so daunting to me because I had so much filmed. I got overwhelmed, but I don't want to leave my planner unfinished. And also I love sharing my spreads. I don't know, it's like relaxing to me. I don't know. But also editing and then doing a voiceover, man, it's like, it's some work, especially because I feel like I ramble on and on. Well, for one thing, I feel like I ramble on, and for two, I do the same things throughout the week. So I don't want to bore you guys by just saying, I went to the gym, I taught my class, I trained my client, I did events. So it's like, it's the same stuff that I do every week. So filming or recording a voiceover, I feel like it's super redundant. But apparently, you know, y'all the real OGs out there, and y'all are sitting there still listening to me, so I appreciate it. For those of you who do stick around and watch my stuff, I love you because I feel like I'm a very boring person. So for watching my content, thank you guys. Y'all are the best. Okay. I marked that I made some garlic herb chicken pasta on this night. Oh my gosh, that is one of my favorite things to make for me and my husband. It's so stinking good. Use some Parmesan cheese. And again, I'm telling you guys, there's something like in the past just couple years of me being married woke me up, and I was just like, I am a wife. I must cook, must feed husband. It's something about having my own set of cooking pots, I guess. Like, I was like, oh, I have things now that I can use. I can be experimental. When I got a crock pot, it was over for me, guys. I was like, a crock pot? Mm-hmm. Then to cap off the night, I watched TV with my husband. Don't know what we were watching. Who knows? It could have been anything. Jumping over to Saturday, I marked that I was up early, and I marked that utilizing a scallop circle from the kit, layered it with some florals and the alarm clock icon from the kit. I almost pulled in an alarm clock icon from Crafts by Towie, which I normally always do because that's my favorite way to mark waking up early. But I saw that Regina put an alarm clock icon in her kit, and I was like, oh, girl, yes, I love it. I marked that I got up and got ready, and sometimes I like to switch it up and like not use the makeup icons to mark getting ready. So I love pulling in these like perfume icons from Crafts by Towie to mark getting ready. It's just different and, you know, still implies, hey, you got ready. I marked that I did balloons and airbrush on this day. And to mark that, I pulled in a third box from the kit, layered it with some florals, some clusters from Sadie Stickers, and then the balloon bunch icon from the kit. See, my problem is like I try not to use all of the icons from the kit earlier on in the week, but then I forget to use them. And so I feel like I have to pull them all in towards the end of the week. So as much as I was trying to not have the icons be all cluttered in the first week, now they're all cluttered in this, whatever. I'll learn the meta for using the kits in Regina's, or using the icons in Regina's kits. Haven't figured it out yet, but they're so cute and I love using them because they match the kit so perfectly. Okay, I marked that there were events all day, probably balloon and airbrush events. So to mark that, I pulled in the clipboard icon from the kit, layered it with some florals, pulled in a bunch of pumpkin clusters. And if you can see, look, those pumpkin clusters, they look like apples. Like, I know they're pumpkins, but if I hadn't have told you they were pumpkins and just said, oh yeah, those are apples, y'all would have thought they were apples, right? I'm going to say yes. Then I want to mark that me and my hubby went out to dinner. So I layered 2 of the square boxes. I did the same thing whenever I marked watching TV with my husband on the night before. I just love the way that looks. I cannot remember which planner girl I got that idea from. I've been doing it now for a while, and I know it was inspired by one of my favorites. So if it's you, you know what? I love it. Thank you for the idea. And I wish I could shout you out. I'm pretty sure it's probably Lauren or Rachel or Tay. So it's always Lauren, Rachel, or Tay. Y'all the realist. Okay. On Sunday. Okay. So on this day, I woke up like not feeling good. I wasn't sick. I just felt drained. I had a weird, like I slept too much headache. Like it wasn't a bad headache. It was just one of those ones where it's like, I slept too much and I just was groggy because I had a big weekend of events. So I just woke up not feeling the greatest. And to mark waking up not feeling the best, I pulled in a scallop circle from the kit, layered it with some florals, and pulled in the coffee mug icon because I did make myself some tea on this day. When I'm not feeling good, I love making herbal tea and just like chilling in my bathrobe and just hanging out and having a good time, just relaxing. That's my idea of a good time. That's how I party. I did mark that I went over to my best friend's house and we hung out in her art studio. She has an art studio out behind her house on her property, and there's like a loft area, and she and I just like hung out up there and like laid down and just chilled, and it was honestly so relaxing. Like I could have taken a nap up there. It was amazing. I was probably over there for like hours. It was the best. I marked that I came home and cooked dinner for me and my hubby, and I marked that with a swatch box from the kit and some florals. I love the little oven mitt icon from Crafts by Towie. It's I don't think I marked cooking dinner the same way twice in the spread. Like I think I marked it with several different icons all throughout the week, and I'm not mad about it. It's cute. I marked that I watched TV with my hubby. We probably just kind of binge watched some YouTube. Okay. So I'm marking that I organized my kits on this night. This was the night that I organized and planned out all of my 2023 kits. Like I sat down and spent hours organizing my 2023 kits. And y'all, when that video comes and I go through my whole 2023 lineup, y'all just be ready for it. And then to cap off the night, I uploaded a plan with me. These are the leftovers that I have from the kit along with the Viv Wiggle. I want to thank you guys once again for watching another rambly bambly plan with me and joining me on my Planmas journey. If you're new here, hi, I'm Jen. I do planner things. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope everyone is staying safe and staying well, and hopefully I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, guys.